Living on a budget in New York is difficult even for New Yorkers. You know, it's a very expensive city, and everything is expensive, and it's hard not to spend money here because there's so much to do, and you get caught up in, you know, oh, my friends are going out to this club, or my friends are going to this show, and I want to be a part of that. So it's hard to live on a budget here, but it is doable. One of the first things I would suggest is making sure that you know, do choose a location that's outside of Manhattan. Brooklyn is a fantastic borough, so is Queens. They both have wonderful neighborhoods, you know, that are easily commutable to Manhattan, but you can find places there at a lower cost. The next thing I would say is make sure that you cook all of your meals. The average New Yorker goes out 3 to 4 times a week to eat dinner, and that can be very pricey. That can add up very quickly. So buying fresh produce, cooking your own meals, that type of thing can keep your costs down. Also, there's a lot of free things to do here in New York, as there are in other similar cities here in the U.S. You know, free shows that are put on by the city. A lot of museums will have a night that's free. So, for instance, the Museum of Modern Art, I believe, is free on Fridays after 7 p.m. So if you want to go to the MoMA, but you don't have the money to spend on it, you need to find those types of free events, and you can go there, you know, when it doesn't cost anything. And there are websites that you can go to that you can check to see what types of free events are going on, whether it's, you know, an outside video showing in the summer, which a lot of the parks here do, or you know, free shows, you know, Shakespeare in the Park, in Central Park. You know, there's just so much to do here that is free, that you can find a way to make your dollar, you know, stretch as far as possible. I would make sure not to buy any clothes here. Clothing tends to be very expensive here as well, so make sure to bring everything you need with you. And then also, if you're going to be here for longer than a month, you know, getting a monthly Metro Pass will end up saving you money in the long run. Even though it might seem expensive, you know, it will save you quite a bit of money to be able to get around from place to place. Other cities in the U.S., you know, similar, you know, some cities are much less expensive than New York, but a lot of the same things apply. Making sure to cook your own meals, making sure to, you know, bring your own clothing. If you're in a less expensive city such as San Diego or, you know, Tampa, there might not be as many free things to do, but you can still find quite a bit. And as long as you don't eat out on a regular basis, that can tend to add up quite a bit. You know, as long as you don't do that, you should be able to live here on a relatively moderate budget.